So good morning, and today is good afternoon, and today is the 29th of January 2016. The time is currently, it's already 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Time to get some food. So everybody else has already finished eating, obviously. Just me and the wife left to eat. So I'm just making a little something for me and her to have. We're going to be live streaming today GTA5 PS3 as always on a Super Sunday. I've also got a few vlogs that I need to edit. I'm hoping I'll have some time to kind of power edit them before I start my live stream, and I'm hoping we'll have a good stream as well, because we need good streams, man. Yesterday's stream was good. The stats were okay. I mean, they can always be better, but it is a Saturday stream, and the Saturday streams aren't always as good, I guess. You know what I mean? I did say I would try this 7 days thing and see how it went, and see how many subscribers we got, see how many views we'd get, and you know, hopefully doubling my, well, not even doubling, quadrupling my effort would quadruple the return. It doesn't seem to be the case. I mean, before I used to do a 4-day stream. I used to stream on a Monday, Wednesday, Thursday and Sunday, and I'm thinking I might just go back to doing those days on my live stream, because I don't think I'm getting the benefit of streaming every single day. I really don't feel like this is even, I think if I streamed every day the same bloody game every single day, I think I'd see a return. I think then, yeah, I would see something happening. But I am not doing that. I'm streaming different games, different days, so it still works out the same way. It still works out people having to wait a longer time to play that game again. So it makes no difference to my actual channel, to be completely honest. But it's taking up more of my time that I could be using for other things. So I think I might announce it on today's live stream, or I might start it from maybe next month, from February. I might make the announcement on a vlog or on something like that. I'm gonna see how it goes. I mean, I've done like 2 months of this now, I think, nearly, or a month and a half maybe, of 7-day streaming, and I don't know. I don't think it's turning my return. It's not giving me what I want back from my effort, because effort should equal reward, and if you make effort and it doesn't equal that reward, then don't point doing the effort. But anyway, I'm gonna crack on and have this little food with the missus, and then we'll be upstairs in the studio. It's ready. Time to indulge. So anyway, I'm upstairs in the studio. Oh, if you're wondering what I'm eating, jelly babies. I love them. But anyway, we're gonna be kicking into this GTA5 PS3 live stream. We start today's stream at 1,253. Let's hope we don't go down during the stream, okay? That's all I'm saying. And also, if you guys watch my vlogs, I want you to hashtag at the bottom of my vlog what I asked you to hashtag in a live stream. Whoever does it, you're gonna get a reward. So we just finished another epic live stream on YouTube, Twitch and Hitbox, and this time, for definite, I can stick by that saying. Epic. Literally super duper epic stream. Personally, I think it's because the wife was in the studio all this time with me while I was doing my stream and everything. I think personally that's what made the stream amazing today. So I'm gonna have to somehow try and convince her now to come up here and every time I'm streaming, so that I can get the same mad hype. I don't know, but either way, it was a really impressive stream. We had plenty of people joining us today on the live stream. I mean, it was unreal. I'm waiting for the video stats to come through, but from what I can see, we had 24 likes on that video. Now that alone is freaking good, okay? Just that on its own is like, what? We also managed to move ourselves from the starting of the stream at 1,250 1,252 to 1,262. 10 subscriber gain on one stream. Now that guys is the kind of numbers I remember from back in the day. That used to get me 100 subscribers per week. That's what used to happen, and that's how we were running these giveaways. But it hasn't been happening for ages, and companies have been put off my channel from doing this. So this is why I need to get to that 1,300, so then I can prove, look, it's still growing. The channel's still generating people who want to watch this stuff. Let's do it. But I just want to say a massive thanks to everybody who joined us on the stream today. Just too many to mention. So, but you all know who you are, and you all are special, and you all are amazing. So hopefully you guys will stick with me through the thick and the thin. And I mean, some people got deleted today. Some people turned from being okay to being arseholes who think they've done me a favor. I friggin' deleted them like that. I didn't mess about, because the thing is, yeah, you subscribe and stuff like that, but I don't owe you nothing. I'm the one that's giving the entertainment here. I'm the one that's making the videos happen. There was this stupid little kid from Canada coming on my stream telling me, like, you know, telling me some rubbish, and I'm just like, dude, do you think I'm gonna even listen to what you have to say? I'm not going to listen to Jack. So I literally just removed him from the friggin' stream, blocked him from my channel, deleted his PSN. Anyway, me and the missus are gonna go downstairs. We're gonna have a bit of dinner. We haven't eaten yet, so she feels like ordering out. My favorite time of the week. And I will see you guys probably when I get back upstairs in the studio, possibly, because we don't start work till late tomorrow. So I've got a fair bit of editing to do as well. So I need to crack on with that stuff, because I didn't get to do any earlier on today, because I was downstairs with the wife and the family, and just having some family time. It's Sunday, you know, you've got to take it easy on Sunday. Why not be a Sunday? Massive thank you to all you lovely people. If I could just hug you, pretend I'm hugging you right now. Anyway, I'll see you guys when I get back upstairs. So, we have finished eating dinner. Me and the wife stuffed ourselves. Bloody delicious. Now though, there's something I really wanted to talk about. I didn't know about this happening. Today, at some point, someone sent me something, and I was a bit questioning, like, why did they send this to me? I'm gonna tell you about it right now. It's from one of my friends. His name's Naz, and he sent me this message about petition prevent Donald Trump from making a state visit to the United Kingdom. And I was like, what is that about exactly? Why has someone sent me that, and is this even true? Something I didn't realize, something I didn't know about today, is that Donald Trump signed an executive order to ban all immigrants coming in from 7 countries into the United States of America, and those 7 countries are all Muslim countries. Something I really want people to bear in mind is that I and my whole family are Muslim. It's very, very difficult in this day and age, in this present time, to be a YouTuber, to do videos, to make content, to be a creator, to grow on this frigging platform and be Muslim. It's a very, very hard. I'm not even going to joke about it. I know for a fact people come watch my stream, they enjoy my stream, they like my stream, they like my content, but they refuse to subscribe. They refuse to like the videos, they refuse to engage with my content because of my religion. What is the biggie? The thing is, right, we all knew. I mean, I've been saying this for a while about the fact that Trump coming into power is a big problem for Muslims. I've been saying it to PK, whose whole family are Trump supporters. They actually voted for Donald Trump to go into power in America. And I was saying to PK that, you know, if he comes into power, my chances of coming to the US is going to be restricted because of the fact that I'm Muslim. They'll make my entry into that country really, really difficult. The thing is, I don't think I'll ever come to America. I do not think I'll ever step foot in the USA ever, because it's just put me off. It's totally, I mean, I'll wait 4 years. I'll wait 4 years, wait for him to destroy the country, and then the new person to come into power, who will then re-sign the executive order to allow people to come back in the country, then I'll probably come to America. And the thing is, it makes me question also people who are associated with me who support Trump. If you support Trump, you support anti-Muslim policies. You support the fact that, I mean, what is the big deal if some guy comes from Iraq or comes from you know, Syria, or comes from some other Muslim nation, Jordan, or, you know, Saudi Arabia? Who cares where they freaking come from? What is wrong with people? Do they think like they come from those countries to just blow up everywhere? That's not the case. I mean, look at probably the high volume of working people in America are probably immigrants anyway. A lot of the taxi drivers are all friggin' Muslims, most likely. And the thing is, small ideology will always cause massive catastrophe in the world and in people's minds and the way people think. And I'm using this medium to try and help people to change their perspective, to realize that being Muslim does not mean you're a frigging terrorist, okay? It does not mean that. It means that you just believe in a specific way of living, you believe a specific way of life. And yeah, we have our things that we don't tolerate and all that sort of stuff, I know, but at the same time we have things which allow us to tolerate things which we wouldn't tolerate normally, and that's called being tolerant, you know, like having that balance to not cause mischief in the land. And I mean, there's no two ways about it. This is just the start of the stuff that's going to go down in the USA. I'm not even joking, okay? I'm not even joking. This is just the beginning. I personally feel affected by the actions of one man. I mean, the UK have not taken the stance to ban 7 friggin' Muslim countries from people. We're sending aid to a lot of these countries. I mean, me as a Muslim person, I donate 2.5% of my annual income to those organizations to deliver aid to less fortunate Muslims in the world, as well as less fortunate people in the world. You know, that's what I do. That's a duty that I have to do. It's not like a choice, like some people say, oh, I don't give charity. As a Muslim, you don't have a choice whether you want to give charity or you don't want to give charity. To be Muslim, you must give 2.5% of your earning every single year to charity. It's like a debt you have to pay. So what bad thing do we do in the world? There are a small minority of brainwashed individuals who are pushing for an agenda, just like there's a small minority of brainwashed individuals pushing for a completely different agenda, and those two agendas do this, and then they cause friction for everybody else, and then everybody else gets involved, picks a side, and that's how wars are started. And the thing is, I hate to say this, but we live in serious troubled times. I'm not even gonna lie, we really live in some dangerous frigging times that I have no idea how we're gonna come out of. Now, I'm trying everything I can. I'm doing everything that I know that I can do to try and help the other side who have picked a side already to come back over and realize there's one thing that binds us all together, irrespective of whether you have a view about what Islam represents, what Muslims represent, or what non-Muslims represent. Something binds all of us together which we can't change, and that is a fundamental fact. No one can argue it. We're all frigging human beings. So if I cut myself, I will bleed the same color blood as Donald Trump. He won't, well, he might bleed green blood, I don't know. No, I'm just joking. We can change if we just step back and just see there's a human being there. Put all our prejudices to one side. I'll give you a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Gay people. As a Muslim, we don't tolerate gay people. We don't believe in being homosexual. That's how I'm going to state this. But I have people who are fans of my channel, of my content, who are homosexual, and a particular homosexual that's part of my channel, actually asked me a question the other day while I was on live stream to question where I stand on this topic. And my basic answer is you have to be tolerant of everybody, because what I'm trying to break down is, rather than looking at the fact that, oh, you're homosexual and that's wrong, or saying something like that, is to look at the fact that the basis is you're still human. You're still a human being. If you were starving, even as a homosexual, I'll give you food, I'll give you water, I will make sure you're okay. I'm not going to be like an idiot. I can't get away from the fact that you are human. I can't get away from that fact. Some people will say, well, T4, you know, it should just be Islam all the way. Should we just, you know, Muslim, that's all it should be about, Islam all the way. But we have to have compassion. You know, we have to have tolerance. We have to change this perspective. The only way we can change our perspective and our way of thinking is to start realizing we are not separated by our differences, but we are all human. There is no running away from that fact. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this particular subject. If there's anything you guys can take from this little conversation that we've had, is we are all human. Let's just focus on the things that make us the same, not on the things that make us different. Want to touch on a couple of things. The video that the live stream that we ran today, the video for it is out. You guys can check it out. If you missed the live stream, you can check it out, have a watch of it. It was an awesome stream, not gonna lie. I mean, literally, the video turned over, I'm going to tell you right now, 153 views. It did 23 likes. Epic Super Sunday. But as for today's vlog, this is pretty much what I'm gonna call it. I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody's fine. I hope everyone can just get along and just forget all this rubbish. It's my plea to the world. It's my fight for the rest of humanity. Is this: just pull together as friggin' humans. But as for today's vlog, yeah, this is what I'm gonna call it. I'll see you guys hopefully on tomorrow's vlog. So yeah.
From here on earth, please hear my verse. Cause yeah, they said it, but I said it first. So in a sense, I gave these niggas birth. That's why my fans in my show screaming, take me to church. No suit and tie, but baby, I go to work. Don't do it for the money,